When did you first begin struggling with your weight?
Oh gosh, I think I've struggled my whole life. I was a fat kid, and lost weight in high school and gained it back in college, and then lost weight post college and gained it back again. And I don't know, I probably lost it again at some point. Gained a boatload of weight during the pandemic, as a lot of people did, and started kind of losing weight on my own, just moving a little bit more, eating a little bit less, but really felt like I needed something else. I needed some help.
How did you hear about Premier Weight Loss? And why did you decide to join?
Yeah, well, my father-in-law is a physician, and he's very into holistic medicine. Eat some sticks and berries and walk it off kind of guy. And when I started reading about these medications and talking to him about them, and he was like, no, they're really good drugs and the research is really solid. Like, having somebody who is not a person who just wants to prescribe problems away, and who is a professional that I trusted, really believe in this stuff, it really piqued my interest. And then obviously access and cost and availability are all obstacles that people have, and Premier Weight Loss kind of helps to remove a lot of those obstacles.
In your opinion, how does Premier Weight Loss differentiate versus other solutions you've tried in the past?
Yeah, I mean, anytime I've tried to lose weight before, I've felt very alone in it. I'm just kind of going to the gym, doing my own thing. Maybe I would download some kind of calorie tracker app. This is the first time that I've done something with not only accountability, but really robust support. Right? Like, there have been times where I've come here and I've not, maybe from one appointment to the other, I haven't lost weight, or I haven't lost as much as I wanted to or thought that I would. And there's still this amazing amount of support and coaching, and I've never had that before with anything else I've tried.
How long have you been with Premier Weight Loss, and how much weight have you lost?
Gosh, I started last fall, and since then I'm down right about 40 pounds.
What has been your favorite part of the journey so far?
My favorite thing about working with Premier Weight Loss has been the cognitive difference that I've experienced. I've struggled with food noise and food obsession my whole life. When I'm eating something, I'm thinking about probably what I'm going to eat next, and that is almost gone.
Tell me some of your non-scale victories since joining Premier Weight Loss.
Yep, I can move more and move more easily without pain, right? Like, I can remember when I was at my heaviest, my back would start hurting after I was standing in the kitchen doing dishes for a while. That's not the case anymore. Fitting into a few sizes of clothes that I didn't think that I would be able to fit into. Probably the biggest thing, though, has been health. A lot of people in my family have had heart disease and diabetes and struggled with hypertension. And I'm in my mid-30s going to my doctor for an annual checkup, and she's like, if you don't get this on a short leash, I'm gonna have to put you on about 5 prescription medications next time I see you. And they've got, side effects out the wazoo. And so that kind of reclaiming my health just overall has been the biggest piece of success that I felt.
What would you tell someone who is considering joining Premier Weight Loss, but may be nervous?
You'll never know unless you try. Every body is different, and people will respond differently to these medications. I am delighted to say that I've had absolutely no side effects. I mean, it is the closest thing to a modern sort of a medical miracle. And it also really has been, what's the word I want to use? It's been very validating that, like, my brain has not worked as it should around food. And I feel like these drugs have helped correct that.
If you could go back in time and tell yourself one thing to expect on this weight loss journey, what would it be?
I think you should expect success, right? Like, sometimes we go into things and we're so nervous and we're like, oh, is it going to work? Or it works for other people. Is it going to work for me? Like, go into it with the energy of an expectation of success. I think it can be like a lot of things. Like, you've got to lean into it, right? Like, I still have to do work. I still have to make sure I'm eating enough protein and that I'm still taking care of my body in other ways. The medicine doesn't do all of the work for me, but it makes the work that I have to do a lot easier.
Is there anything else you want to say about your experience so far with Premier Weight Loss?
As a radio personality, I get the opportunity to tell people about a lot of products and services and businesses that I've had the privilege of working with, but none has changed my life and made more of a difference than working with Premier Weight Loss. And so I really consider it an honor to spread the news about this to other people.
Did you know that Premier Weight Loss has helped Indiana residents lose over 19,000 pounds in our first year of being open?
It's pretty incredible.
And you're a part of that.
Yeah, I'm happy to be right now 40 of those 19,000 pounds.
Right?